how about we take a look at 3 ranked games that were played between Ashllxyy and Killa just yesterday. Ashllxyy's been featured on my channel quite a few times recently. He's a real inspiration, playing Rocket League to the absolute highest level with one hand. So we've got Ashllxyy in the orange, Killa in the blue, and going into these ranked games between Ashllxyy and Scrub has said he was on an 18-game win streak, so he's definitely coming in with great form. But Ashllxyy is also, I think, peaking at the moment. He's been extremely high rated in the 1v1 ranked ladder recently. Every time I look at, he just seems to be climbing. You know, he's nestled in there quite comfortably in the top 10 as of late. Killa, one of the greatest 1v1 players to ever play the game. Still a threat to anybody on his day, and that's a great shot. Scrub sneaks in a back post bounce shot as Ashllxyy resisted the urge to go for the corner boost, but just couldn't hit the ball wide of his own net. It's gone, I think, really quickly into the net off Ashllxyy's car. So both players prioritizing direct lines to goal, but neither player getting out of position for corner boost grabs. That's a fantastic first touch by Scrub. And Ashllxyy, oh wow, completely shuts it down. He was up quickly for that. And in bounces the equalizer, 1-1. Thank you, MK Ultra, for linking or for writing down Ashllyy's Twitch username. Everybody be sure to head over there, give him a follow. Obviously Scrub's streaming on Twitch all the time as well, but you guys know, I'm sure that the majority of you have already followed Scrub. Speaking of Scrub, look at that control with a reset. We've got someone asking in the chat right now, is Scrub washed well? That should answer your question. Let's take a look at what he's been able to pull off in that last play. Like I said, he's on an 18 win streak going into these games, and now he's playing against one of the very best players in the ones ranked game at the moment. That's a fantastic save by Scrub. He's built up a ton of momentum there as he charged in the way of the shot. Without that, the bump would have been fatal. Now he's just air dribbling, popping, maybe setting up a bump idea of his own, but with Ashllxyy's early challenge coming towards him, it really just had to be a lift on the ball, and that's it, nothing else necessary. Very good start for Scrub, and he's been creative. Look at this offense. Oh, that would have been beautiful. Unfortunately for Scrub though, he has conceded on the counter. Ashllxyy puts in his second goal of the game. It's worth mentioning there that Scrub was extremely focused on getting a goal on that last play. He really did try and dunk it on target. He had options to maybe try and get a dunk to the side, and that would give him a better recovery. Less likely to score indeed, but oh wow, he's actually bounced one through here somehow. I don't know how he managed to do that, because it actually looked like he had decent coverage at the near post, and maybe a bit too much respect for Scrub in that position. Scrub didn't even have to make contact to score. An open net for Scrub. Nice little catch at the back end of the car. He's up 5-2. This is phenomenal stuff by Scrub. Looking lively in this first game. Aching Spectre, thanks for the 100 bits. So can I finish the prediction? You can't do it. Ah, that's why you were saying that I have to do it. What, are mods just not able to do that now? Or is it, do I need to fix something to enable you to complete predictions? There it is though. Sorry about that, everybody who was waiting a long time on their points. And Beard, thanks for the 300. Beardy, thanks for the 300 bits as well. Appreciate it, man. Where was this Scrub in Salt Mine and Fusion? Yeah, in Fusion, Scrub's team didn't really get much of a shot at the ones, because he just got a real counter matchup against Fairy in the first round, got beaten, and didn't really get to see much else. The qualifying Scrub was pretty good actually in Fusion. Had a handful of decent wins. Some of the players that Scrub lost to in Fusion quals were players who at the time weren't all that well known, but then since then have really made a name for themselves. I'm talking about players like Demensa. Everybody knows who that is now. He's just recently won the very last EU regional event for RLCS Season X that happened. So I think this is last year of Rocket League has just been all about the players on the come up. That's another good save by Scrub. I love the aggression that he has, diving right out into the face of danger and shutting down these air dribble bumps. Once again, just using momentum to his advantage. I think that's something that a lot of players don't do enough. they'll sit quite passively and they'll be quite slow, just kind of be a target while waiting for the air dribble bump to come towards them. Scrub's not doing that. He's extremely proactive with his defense, even when he's on the back foot. Ashllxyy maintains control. Killa off the back wall, denies him. Oh, what a turnaround though. Ashllxyy quickly gets that one into the open net after completely ignoring the boost advantage that Killa had. It's an extremely close matchup between these two. No obvious advantage in terms of speed for either player. Mechanical ability, at least in the hitting of the ball, and the recovery mechanics look to be quite even. I think when it comes to flair and creativity, Ashllxyy might have Scrub's number, but this hasn't been a game that would even prove that to be true, because Scrub's played for a flip reset. He's almost scored a ceiling shot dunk as well. It's been Ashllxyy with the simple stuff. That's another counter-attack goal after a demo. Scrub only leads by 1. R_bum, thanks to the prime sub. Welcome to the channel. And yeah, this is a replay, guys. It was played yesterday. I'll say it again because I've been getting this question a lot lately, but you know, a lot of people are asking why you cast the replays on your stream, and same answer every time. I'm gonna watch these replays myself anyway, so I figured, well, why not maximize the use of my time, and I'll just cast them for my stream as well, because I was gonna watch them in the first place. I love to go and watch some replays, see what people are getting up to. You get a different look of players, and you get to see what they're practicing, and you get to see what they're grinding when you look at what they're pulling off in ranked. As Killa sends a double touch wide of the net. Now, will he have the control here? Ashllxyy's speed gets him back in the way of the shot. Now Scrub might be the one in trouble. Ashllxyy fakes a rebound as he jumps up there just to scare Scrub a little bit. Doesn't look like Scrub is all that bothered for it. And with very little time left in the clock, plays for another air dribble. It's bounced off the post, and this is a more safe recovery by Scrub. You'll notice he's dunked that one to the side instead of straight at Ashllxyy. But Ashllxyy still got the last chance of the game, and he might have that past Scrub, but not quite. Scrub lingers in the air long enough to make contact and drops it into the ground for OT. Ashllxyy wins the first kickoff. It's going towards his half, but he's got the boost, he's got the possession. Scrub's the one who's forced to stay on the ball with very little of both, and now he's had to retreat. This is a disastrous position for Killa. Ashllxyy's crossed him over and aimed for the top corner. Killa is equal to that one. That's a really rough position for Scrub though, because Ashllxyy had so many options. Scrub tries to catch him flat-tired on the quick shot. A couple of pre-flips. Take the ball back into his own half. And another pre-flip there. All these pre-flips from Scrub are purely for efficiency. He's trying to get from A to B with as little boost waste as possible. Being wasted, I should say. Ashllxyy wants the direct line in field. Oh, he's got it! Scrub's not back! And that's just game. And it's a really, really good first touch here by Ashllxyy. This technique here, to pass the ball to yourself off the sidewall, that's something that you guys should be practicing if you don't do this in your own games. I'll play it one more time. It's a very simple technique, but a lot of players in this position, when you're in this position, I mean, you type 1 in chat right now if whenever you're in this position, you try and catch the ball and dribble it up the wall, go for an air dribble or a ceiling shot or something to that effect. Type 1 in chat if that's like your bread and butter, your go-to in this position. Because I think most Rocket League players that I see, when they're in this position, they go for the catch, roll the ball up the wall, either a wall shot or a double touch or an air dribble. Some kind of thing off the wall will be the usual, most played option. However, you'll notice what Ashllxyy does here is very clever, not only in this position because he can actually just score an open net, but look at that. So he's double jumping into the wall to pop the ball straight off the wall, and then he lands immediately, boosts back down the wall, and he's going straight towards the goal in the fastest possible route. Now, if you do this in ranked games, you'll very often catch people out of position, because when they see you in this spot here, they just assume that you're going to go for a wall play, and then they might let their guard down. They might go grab a boost somewhere. Scrub's just completely out of the game. So this is Scrub knew what was happening, but a lot of ranked players and lower rated players won't know. They'll think you're going to go for a slow goal. They might go for boost, and then they look back and you're already scoring. So definitely a really instructive goal at the end here by Ashllxyy to win the first of these 3 games that we're going to cast. I think both players look pretty good though. What do you guys think? I was impressed by both Scrub and Ashllxyy in that game. Ashllxyy had to make the comeback. Scrub will be pretty annoyed at himself for losing that game because he did look pretty good and he had control and he had a lead for the majority of it. That's what happens though. You've got to really be careful. So we're into game 2 here. And it's again the same matchup, but Ashllxyy in the blue this time and Killa in the orange. And Scrub's up by 1 already. Kickoff goal for him. So Jack Schultz, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the channel. And Incentive Official, thanks for the 3-month prime. Welcome back to you. Both these players have used the wave dash recovery kickoff to good, to good effect in these games that we've seen. Oh, Ashllxyy didn't get a lot of distance on that clear. Scrub's just going to bang it in. That's a confident shot from close range. Ashllxyy was trying to pinch it with a lot more distance than what he actually ended up getting. It looks like Scrub's messed up his kickoff. He just tried to salvage that one, and in fact he's done very well for himself. Given the fact that he accidentally single jumped on his approach there, I think he'll take what he got quite happily. Ashllxyy now. Hook shot on target. Didn't want to dodge and take himself out of the game any longer than absolutely necessary. He's trying to keep Scrub boost starved in this position. Actually, Scrub might have a shot on net. Accidentally turns himself around with the wave dash. I believe he was trying to just get to the ball there, not do that little pirouette maneuver. It's an interesting one though. I mean, I wonder if we're going to see that exact move that Scrub ended up pulling off there. It's a very fast way to turn around where you wave dash and kind of combine it with a nosedive into the ground. Ashllxyy picking up his first goal of this game. Air dribble bump got Scrub out of the way, and although Scrub made a pretty good effort to save that, couldn't quite get it into the bar. Another failed kickoff for Scrub, and this one will not have any recoveries. That's 2 failed kickoffs in a row. He's just messed up his approach on these. You can see that he tried to shake off the rust after that goal got scored. Rezzies, thanks for the 6-month prime. Welcome back to the channel, man. Really appreciate that. Saw a Twitter clip with that wave dash turnaround. Yeah, it's definitely viable in certain positions. I think it's mostly a mind game because if you jump up and make it look as if you're going to challenge someone, for example, but then instead of challenging, you actually just wave dash into the ground, immediately turn your car around, maybe you can rotate or get back more quickly. The only issue with it, and the reason I don't think it's going to see lots of use... Oh, hold that thought. What a shot by Scrub. That was disgusting. Huge angle change with the flip reset. Massive acceleration as well. But what I was going to say is that the main reason I don't see that wave dash technique being used to turn around all that often is because you lose all your momentum when you do it. Your car comes to a complete standstill. That's really not what you want to be doing at the very highest level at the moment. Look at this by Scrub. My goodness. I mean, I said Ashllxyy's the more creative of the 2 players, but in these games, Scrub's, I think, been the one who's mixed up his offense more. Ashllxyy's been the one sticking to this solid, fundamental gameplay. Scrub's mechanics look phenomenal. This is a great showing for him against one of the best in EU at the moment. Ashllxyy kind of toning it down a little bit, and maybe this is what's been causing him to have more success. He's really just been dialing in on those flicks, shots, counter-attacks, and when you're as fast and as good at recovery and boost management as Ashllxyy is, it's no wonder to see that he can make this kind of playstyle work as well. For Scrub, you know, he's the guy who traditionally stuck to the basics and did them extremely well, better than anyone else. But throughout his Rocket League career, he's started to include more and more types of shots into his gameplay. Every time a new shot comes out, he's willing to try it. The only one that I've not really seen give a good consistent go-to is a double reset. That's something I've seen Ashllxyy do, but I haven't seen Scrub do it with consistency. Ashllxyy. Oh, wow. Scrub with a crazy save. However, he's committed hard for the corner boost and does not get it. He's still staying on this ball, though. That's extremely effective ball chasing by Scrub. If he backed off there, Ashllxyy would have had a freebie, so it made sense for Scrub to keep going. He's in a bit of trouble here. Ashllxyy already leading by a goal, and huge boost advantage was acquired. Even though, you know, Ashllxyy's boost is quite low here, he can go and get 100 at any minute. Scrub cannot get 100 boost here. He's stuck in his goal. and he's just playing catch-up this entire time. This is very patient play by Ashllxyy. It's a great shot. Another phenomenal save by Scrub. And this is a really, really good display of Scrub Killa's resilience in defense. Now he gets a chance to attack. Decides to shoot low, trying to catch Ashllxyy pre-jumping. No such thing was done. What a brilliant passage of play by both players. Unbelievable defense there by Scrub. A couple of those saves I thought for sure were going in. And now it's time for Ashllxyy to be tested in net. Scrub Killa has just given it to him. Oh, that's a huge giveaway. And you can see the frustration in Scrub's car there. After such a great defensive hold, for him to just give away the possession like this and give away a goal like that, oh, that's a tough one to take. And now he's just dove in, and Ashllxyy walks right by him for 7-4. Scrub has fallen apart two plays in a row. He wanted the goal back. I mean, this is just clearly frustration by Scrub. He can't believe that he's given Ashllxyy a freebie like this to try and rectify the situation. He just went straight for the ball, ended up making it worse. Still though, there's time left, and Ashllxyy's out of the game here. Scrub Killa does put one past him. And Scrub knows better than anyone in the world. You can't give up with 3 goals down in ones with this much time left in the clock. He's probably had more of these type of comebacks than anyone else in Rocket League historically, because of his kickoff just being ahead of the times back in the day. The time is getting away from him here, and Ashllxyy's difficult to dispossess. Oh, Scrub's found a way to. That's phenomenal. Slow-mo ceiling challenge. He just dropped into position here. That's an unreal read. And he had to do that, because if he doesn't challenge here, what probably happens is Ashllxyy will float in, threaten a ceiling shot, steal the boost to the far corner, keep possession, keep pressure, and just waste all the time that's remaining in the game. But Scrub managed to find a way to dispossess him. Now he needs to do it again though, and this is going to be even harder to keep up. He's dropped it. It may have been possible. I do wonder if Scrub had just steered as hard into this one as possible, would he have kept this in the air? Actually ends up dropping it, so it's another loss for Scrub. And that one goal, that one moment that really stands out for me is where Scrub just gave the possession away. He defended incredibly bravely, and then he just gave Ashllxyy the ball. And it was while Scrub was attacking as well. Scrub had the offensive pressure. He had the boost advantage. He had everything that he wanted. He had everything that he could ever want in that position. And not only did he fail to score out of that play, but he also ended up conceding. So that was for me the most key moment in the game. But we do have one more game between these two to cast. The third replay. All these were played yesterday. Very, very good games. I can see why Scrub Killa was so impressed by Ashllxyy, because you can see clearly that Scrub's playing very well here. Very, very well. Like these have been great showings for Scrub, and he's not had the most consistently good showings in 1v1 tournaments and show matches in the past year or so. So to see him playing this well, and this mechanically well, I would say, is the highlight. You know, Scrub really looks like he's playing very cleanly right now. The execution is polished, and he still lost these games to Ashllxyy. So that, you know, clearly that's why Scrub is extremely impressed, and it's why I'm extremely impressed by Ashllxyy's gameplay. This isn't Ashllxyy picking up some freebies because Scrub's tilted or not playing very well. No, these have been great games. Both players have played out of their minds. Nice to be nice. Thanks for the 14-month prime. Welcome back to the channel, man. Really appreciate that. Huge shot by Ashllxyy. Looks like Scrub just kept himself close enough to force Ashllxyy wide with it. Oh, he's missed this one. So both players had to take those shots earlier than they wanted to, and they've both missed the target as a result. I like the 50-50 there from Scrub, and hey, look at that by Ashllxyy. That's discipline, not to flip into the ball there. The only way that he was conceding is if he actually flips into the ball and allows Scrub to force the own goal. So Ashllxyy just decides, you know what, I'm just going to leave that because there's nothing good coming out of touching that ball. There's really nothing to be gained from that interaction. So just hope that Scrub misses and go next. Extremely high shot difficulty by Scrub again, but he's missed the boost on the exit. Can Ashllxyy beat into this one? Yes, he can. And it's a careless goal for Scrub to concede again. Luckily this time it is early in the game, so plenty of time to remedy it. And yeah, for anybody who's just tuning in right now, I was saying this earlier, but I'll say it again. If you want an example, if you want to see how Ashllxyy is able to do the kind of things that we're currently seeing him do against Killa, one of the greatest ones player to ever play the game, and still an incredibly good ones player to this day. Be sure to check out Ashllxyy's Twitch stream. He streams his gameplay regularly. His name is exactly as you see it here, AshLLXYY, and I believe then _RL. Is that correct? Is that his Twitch? I think it is. Yeah, it's truly incredible. I've said it before, I'll keep saying it. It's probably the most impressive thing that I've ever seen in the gaming world. I don't think I've ever seen anything that's blown my mind more than what Ashllxyy's capable of playing with one hand. Like this is absolutely insane. And he's a true inspiration, so best of luck to him with his Rocket League career. He's on an upward trajectory right now, which is phenomenal to see. And yeah, this is already we've got people coming in who didn't know that. So yeah, I have to just keep repeating myself. I'm sorry for all the people who are probably getting sick of me talking about about you know, Ashllxyy and why he is such an amazing player, but I know there's always, you know, new people filtering into the Twitch stream every now and then. There's new viewers on every video every now and then. So I'm going to keep saying it. Oh! What a finish by Scrub. My goodness. That was absolutely disgusting. Pinpoint accuracy on the flick and the power on Scrub's shots. All these like really highly mechanical, difficult to execute shots. The kind of stuff that would get you the 10 out of 10s at the Olympics. Scrub's been absolutely banging them in. He's not just, you know, going for placement only. No, he's placing them well, but he's absolutely slamming these shots on target. Ceiling shots, flip resets. Now, like, I think he just air rolled backwards into that flick as well. Not sure how he managed to keep so much height on it with that setup. It's extremely impressive. But yeah, for everybody who's asking, Ashllxyy does play with one hand. He was born with one hand. He learned how to play Rocket League, probably other games as well, but definitely Rocket League with one hand. He uses his chin and his shoulder of the arm that he doesn't have a hand on to hold the controller, and he presses the buttons. He does jump and boost and all that with his chin. So that's how he does it. That's my best explanation I can give you for how he does it. But you have to go see it for yourself, because my explanation doesn't do it justice. You have to go see it for yourself. Yeah, seriously incredible. It is like there aren't enough words to describe how impressive that is. So yeah, please go and watch it so your mind can be blown and you can be inspired to do greater things with your Rocket League gameplay. We're all out here blaming our teammates. He's beaten the best players in the world single-handedly. Oh, that's a great save. Scrub on the respawn. Didn't have a lot of boost to work with, but he covers the top corner with pristine accuracy. Ashllxyy flexing the boost advantage again. He's definitely played a smarter style in these games that we're watching right now than even his recent games. Ashllxyy played a show match on my stream recently against Cash, and his decision making wasn't up to the same level that it is right now in these games here against Scrub. I mean, Ashllxyy's mechanics are obviously world class, but now, you know, he's making some smarter choices. He's positioning a lot better as well. So I think he's definitely got potential to be one of the absolute best. He already is one of the best 1v1 players in Europe, but he could still improve. This is not. I don't think I'm looking at his peak performance here. Have you heard of Booty 144? Another insane handicap RL player. Wait, is Booty is he from Saudi Arabia? Is he the? I think Senzo told me about him. I don't know what his handicap is though. I've not heard of that. That's another just too easy for Ashllxyy flip reset play. I mean, these guys are pulling out the most ridiculous goals. Now Scrub will fire one back of his own. He dunks it underneath the pre-jumping Ashllxyy. He's trailing, and he's been trailing at the tail end of all these games. Ashllxyy seems to consistently get the edge in the matchups, and he's perfectly popped that one under the bar for an 8-6 advantage. Getting a bit ahead of myself here. Big Envy Mike, thanks to the 3 quid there. Striving to become the ultimate Rocket League sign collector. Wondering if you're fine being a 500 sign. I'll be honest, dude. I don't really do profile signs, so I'll pass. But who does signs? I swear I heard about somebody who does signs recently. Maybe you've already got them, but I'm pretty sure, doesn't Rizzo do signs for channel points? Maybe if you've not collected Rizzo's sign yet, signature on Steam, I think he does it for channel points. So if you get enough channel points in Rizzo stream, I think you can get a sign there. So yeah, I don't sign profiles, but that's one way you can get another profile sign in case you don't have it already. I think a lot of people in the Rocket League community do signs. I don't sign profiles because I don't really see, like, that's just me. I don't really see the point personally, but no, all power to you, man. All power to you. Oh, what a comeback. Scrub's back in this. Just when you thought it's all over, Scrub ties it up with just 4 seconds left. We're looking at an 8-8 game. It looks like we might be going to overtime. It's a tough position to see a goal coming from here, and it does drop into the ground. No good bounce for Scrub to work with. Yeah, like I was saying, yeah, if collecting signs is your thing, good luck to you on the quest. But I think getting my signature for 500th would not be a good one to get, because I don't do signatures. My signatures really... nobody wants my signatures, because I don't really advertise this as a ting. Oh, Red Jow, thanks for 57 months tier 1. That is much appreciated, man. That's all the months. What time is it right now in Australia? Are you just up in the morning here? So another close game between these two. Scrub's got a good chance to win it, but it's off the bar, off Ashllxyy's car, and sent back out into the middle. And not the best follow-up shot by Scrub. He lost a goal in the last game from a similar position to this, where he had a boost advantage, he had the ball under control, and he just gave it straight to Ashllxyy. He's got to be careful not to do that, because this is fine for him. He's doing okay. That being said, Ashllxyy's really quite threatening on the counter-attacks. He's very quick at bringing the ball under control and establishing a threatening shot, and there it is. Scrub's out of position, and just like that, Ashllxyy wins once again. 9-8. Scrub, he clutched it up at the end of the game to send it into overtime. Unfortunately, he was not able to get the winning goal. So yeah, Ashllxyy getting consistent wins against Scrub Killa yesterday in ranked, and as you can see by the level of these games, I hadn't seen them before this, but now that I've seen them, I can safely say these are some really high level ones matches. Really high level stuff. Scrub made a couple of really big mistakes in these games, and in games that are finishing off with a 1 goal difference, big mistakes are obviously big talking points. I'm talking about the last game, the second game we watched, where he accidentally passed the ball to Ashllxyy to concede. Like, that's a 2-goal swing right there, because not only is he not scoring, but he's getting scored on. And now at the end of this game as well, he had a really good position for himself. Like, this position here is so good for Scrub, but unfortunately unfortunately for him, he just wasn't able to execute on it. So as soon as he picks up that boost steal, he should be able to score in this attack. Ashllxyy's in a really rough position. Scrub's got options, but that shot there is just not quite good enough. That's the one that I think he let himself down with. If he hits this shot, this is good. But now this shot, I think he probably could have played a little bit more conservatively here. He went straight for the shot. I think maybe he could have grabbed the boost and still beaten Ashllxyy to the spell. What do you guys think? I think maybe. I think Scrub would have beaten him to this. Yeah. Ashllxyy doesn't look like he's got... I mean, Ashllxyy's still falling. This is the key. If Ashllxyy was on the ground, Scrub can't go for that boost in the corner, but because Ashllxyy is currently falling, there's no way for him to really accelerate quickly. Yes, he could boost, but that's not really that quick. So I think Scrub probably could have just played for more of a boost-starved strategy here, but instead he turned around, went for the immediate shot, and it's not a good shot, and that's what kind of caused this attack to fall apart. If he'd just grab this boost, taken another shot. You could have grabbed this boost as well, taken another shot, and Ashllxyy's boost would be in a lot of trouble. So that was probably the play at the end. This is a very, very, like, you should be scoring from here. This is a hugely advantageous position at the end of the game in overtime. Scrub just kind of rushed it.